I get you so much right now, Anna. I am still deep in my shadow. And I talked about this on Patreon in tier 3 in my voice notes. I talked about how I actually prefer being in my shadow when the shift happens. So we go through shifts all the time, big ones, small ones, and they're going faster than they were before. And so, anyway, through practice, I prefer the shadow. The reason why I say this is because if you are going through that process and you start making things, like doing things and stuff like that, this is what I was talking about on there. I personally have been doing that so often, and not only does it cause more wounds that you have to probably work on later that are going to be shadows anyway, but also without having a direction of where it's coming from within, again, you might be so vulnerable you'll create these new things. So anyway, I just want to say that really quick. This is my first time because I realized I prefer to be in the shadow, which is reflection and working on boundaries and burning things down, burning things. Even visualization burning is very helpful and very healthy. You can put afterwards to soothe the fires and to rejuvenate yourself again. People would say water, but I would say plasma, which is the original water, and is encasing every single thing. I'm going to talk about that in my next, it'll be in the first tier, about Leviathan and things like that. And it'll be in the first tier. And it's coming soon, but I am like I said, I'm in the darkness at the moment. This is my first time making videos during the darkness. It was Lilith and Hecate's Aphrodite a bit, but that was a bit different. That was the first videos the other day. But these darker ones where I'm telling people to take off their masks and tough love and stuff like that, I'd say it's more Lilith and Hekate. Hekate is more long-term in the process of what's going on with this. She's in it for the long run, whereas Lilith is about something very specific that has just happened in this specific cycle I went through. And Hekate in a way too, because I went from in my not my podcast, but the the stuff that I have up there. I talked about how I went from being a mother who is completely the mother mode of style of helping and stuff like that to a queen where people are coming and they know either that they want a structured help or just some help, or they know they want it, or they know exactly what they want and they want to keep going from what they're doing. And so it's a very big change, and I'm in the process of ending that not ending because we say ending, but transitioning. And so my energy is like the divine feminine darkness, burn it all down. I reflected, and then I'm in the process of burning. But anyway, I prefer that because it's going to be more constructive in the long run, long-term thinking. But anyway, back to this. I think that I needed to say that so that you can feel that you could try to feel that this is a collective thing that's going on. Also, it's obviously going to be very specific inside, but it is a very collective people. That's why Hekate is going wild online. Lilith, not so much. For me, that was a personal thing. But Hekate is all over. She is building warriors, and I'm going to do a video about this. It is not geared towards Hekate, but I am building warriors. And this is what this process is. That's why I'm transferring to that. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that you want to be a warrior as well. I'm a warrior as well. And the war, which is not really a war, is basically us, our bigger energy transforming. They're already doing it. We don't even need to do anything. But as humans, we want to do it too. Like, we want to push it forward. And also the body always catches up anyway. What they are saying is basically that when you're going through these things like this, you're not just letting your energies do it. You're saying, how can I translate this as a human? How can I be a part of this? Not getting involved, because a lot of people get confused with this, and this is not for them. This is not for the people who do this, where they think that they're doing grid work and things like that. That has nothing to do with this. It's people who literally think like a human, understand humanity, are obsessed with humanity, but they also understand their unique energy and how they can do something. Instead of thinking of all the things randomly that are horrible that are happening, they find out what they truly can do, what their energy is already doing, and how they can involve that. Mine, and if people want to, start with mine and then find out what theirs is, mine is to make sure that everyone pushes and takes up space with their unique energy. So that even if the person is healing, even if that person has found out one of their parallel lives, even if that person found out where they branched off from to become a human, they are winning because they are shining their authenticity, whatever that is, whenever it is, and they are cutting through the repeats. And this is gonna, whoever hears this and feels that anger and frustration of that repeating, I talk about this a lot, all the same stuff. People say these comments and these jokes and they repeat it, and then they make another movie and they make the same movie and the same movie, and even if they're amazing movies, they're the same ones over and over and over and over and over and over, and there's no substance because it's not coming from within. It's heavily filtered of the same stuff, and it's taking up space. So we are the warriors of taking up space with infinity rather than those things. Anyway, I just want to say really quick with what you said in the comments. If you do go to a group like this, make sure that the group, even if they're all hurting, it doesn't matter. Make sure that group is going to help you heal and keep going within. So even if you're hurting each other, it's still sad, but it's actually amazing because if you use that as a tool, if you go, oh, okay, this person's triggering me and hurting me so much, what can I learn from this? What wound are they, hurting? What is that? You don't have to take it, but take notes and get out. But even if they're not being brutal and they literally are saying, hey, you know what, I'm just going to be honest with you. I see that you are thinking like this. That is a healthy group. Because that person, just because this person that says that, they might be hurting about something else. But that person might not be hurting about that. I mean, that person might be hurting about something that they've mastered. So that's what I mean about going into groups. Also paying attention to groups, that are important to you. But if you go into a group with other people, make sure that those people are bringing something unique to the table. I mean, you or find out, whatever. And they're not bringing more repeats. They're not helping you stay in the repeats. Like, for example, if someone is perpetuating a poor me kind of thing, that's not helpful. That's not how you get stuff done. You get stuff done from everyone's uniquenesses coming together like puzzle pieces, and that's a united. They can still be all hurting and going through the things that's life. Like I said, I've gone through so much. I was gonna do a video about this, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Tell me if you want it. But all of those people united, it doesn't matter if they're having issues, but if they have gone within in some way, they have something to share with each other and they're powerful together, right? And everyone, I have the podcast that I've been talking about. I have Patreon and I also have one-on-one. So check them out. Bye. I'm here for you.